Hey guys, here we are at the start of another week, and it seems like there is a renewed sense of optimism in the crypto markets at the moment. We've seen BTC just peak above 24K, seems to be just about holding on there, and ETH is batting its eyelashes at 1800 as well. So, what gives? Why is this their renewed sense of optimism? Well, there are a few things. One of the usual suspects is, of course, the ongoing talk around Ethereum's merge. Now, so far, from what we know, that still looks to be on course for the 19th of September. So this is obviously helping to pull ETH up, as well as ETH-related tokens, and let's face it, the market in general as well. Then there's also the news around Coinbase's integration with BlackRock. Now, up until recently, Coinbase was having an absolute nightmare of a year. But this integration with the world's biggest asset manager is certainly good news for the company, and it would seem potentially good news for the crypto market as well, because it basically makes trillions upon trillions of dollars open to crypto in the future. BlackRock's institutional clients are going to be able to get crypto exposure via Coinbase Prime. Now, this could be a bit of a double-edged sword, because although institutional money flooding into crypto on the one hand is a good thing, it also has some serious implications, especially for proof-of-stake cryptocurrencies and their decentralizations. So we should take this news with a little bit of a pinch of salt. Then there is also the news around inflation, or should I say speculation around inflation. On Wednesday, we get the latest set of inflation figures in the good old US of A, with the latest release of the CPI data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Now, last month, that data came in at a whopping 9.1%, and that was above expectations, and the markets, they didn't like it. Now, the expectation this time is lower, and this is really important. The markets are currently expecting Wednesday's CPI print to come in at 8.7%. Now, this would obviously be a decline from the month before. And if that is indeed the case, if inflation is down from that 9.1% high, then it's almost certain that the markets will absolutely love this news, because it will suggest that inflation has finally peaked and could now be in a downtrend. Now, although a lower inflation figure would be good news for the markets and would presumably give the Fed license to reduce the rate at which it is raising interest rates, we do need to exercise a little bit of caution here, folks, because if that inflation figure does come in higher, let's say 9.2% or more, then the markets will not like that one bit, because it will mean we are in for more and possibly heavier rate rises in the future. So all eyes on that Wednesday announcement, which comes out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So set your alarms. Now, the narrative that inflation has peaked is a tasty one, and we've even had the likes of Elon Musk speculating that this is indeed the case. But folks, the economic outlook for both the US and the world is still extremely grim. So even if we do see a pump in the markets later this week because that CPI print comes in lower than the previous month, we should be very, very careful, because there are still stormy waters ahead.